Snackers vacation week is here, and it started off with a big edition of Pizza Night for Friday, and we'll be right back to tell you more about what's happening this week and to take a look at this week's pizza from ZPizza. Alright guys, Pizza Night is back for Friday night, and you can see here we are in the Alexandria Commons Shopping Center, home of Baja Fresh, Subway, some sort of Oriental Star restaurant, a Sweet Frogs, and then next to the Sweet Frogs, you've got ZPizza. ZPizza is a chain that is in 17 different states in the United States, as well as Vietnam and the United Arab Emirates. It's a gourmet type pizza restaurant with all natural fresh ingredients, and we'll see what they have to offer tonight on Pizza Night. A little bit of history on this shopping center. This shopping center used to be known as the Hechinger Commons Shopping Center before it became known as Alexandria Commons. When Hechinger hardware stores closed down back in the 90s. There used to be a Staples over there, and the Staples is gone, and then there is a Lone Star steak restaurant over in the center, as well as a Noodles & Company and other things. Things have changed in the Alexandria area throughout the years, and they continue to do so. We'll be right back to reflect on ZPizza and tell you more about it. All right. Time to check out what we got for Friday night, July 25th, 2014. The bad cat calendar says I saw a mouse. Fair enough. All right, so today, like I said, I've gone to ZPizza in Alexandria, Virginia. ZPizza has been around, I think, since the late 60s, if I'm not mistaken, and was founded in California. Taking a look at their box. It's got my name on the end there, but that has nothing to do with the pizza, other than the fact that it is the one that I ordered. They have a nice big Z on their regular brown box, and it says ZPizza in their little plain logo. There's their menu right there. The menu, just about as plain as the box. White and beige. Nice salad there. They've got rustica pizzas, whatever the hell that means, sandwiches, pastas, ZPizza Creations. You can get their pizza take and bake, or they'll cook it for you. They cooked this pizza for me. And this pizza that I got from this plain looking menu is, of course, a pepperoni pizza. You guys are probably saying, oh damn, another pepperoni pizza from Brandon. Well, the way I see it, if you can't do a pepperoni pizza, you can't do pizza. So every time I try a new place, I like to try their pepperoni first. And by the way, pepperoni goes on every pizza unless it's a specialty pizza. Alright, so taking a look at it, first thing I notice is that the crust is annoyingly thin. Hopefully that doesn't result in it being way too crispy, but they do actually brag about the crispiness of their crust all over their website. And they brag that their crust is fire baked. I thought all pizza and most foods are fire baked, but anyway, I guess they mean actually a direct fire underneath the pizza rather than gas created by a fire. Anyway, they also tout having all kinds of fresh ingredients: organic sauce, non-GMO flour, non-MSG pepperoni, and some other kind of cheese. It sounded almost like they said NRBQ, but that's some kind of band. I don't remember what it was they said. But anyway, hey, I'm willing to try something new. Let's hope all that good for you stuff doesn't result in a bad pizza. Alright, let me go ahead and pick up what I resemble to be the 420 slice. In this particular case, I guess we have to slant our vision and call him this one, because otherwise he's looking more like a 215 or something like that. Alright, pick it up. One thing I do like so far is the formation of bubbles in the crust. That's really interesting. The pepperoni has a real dark, deep red color to it. There is a nice sheen of grease on this pizza. That is a good thing. I'm hoping for good things from this pizza, and there's a little bit of pliability to the crust. You know, it does sound like it's going to be a bit crispy, but hey, you'll only live once, right? Why not live dangerously? Alright guys, I will be right back to take a big old bite of this ZPizza to tell you more about it and to tell you more about the upcoming week. Alright gang, been a little trepidatious about this all day long. Kind of went through things in my head. Should I do this? Should I not? I don't really know. The only person I've ever talked to that's eaten ZPizza before is Terminator Tony T, and he wasn't terribly impressed. And if he's not impressed with pizza, then I get a little bit nervous about it. I was going to go to the grocery store, maybe do some pizza-related items. I even have some SpaghettiOs pizza-flavored SpaghettiOs in the cupboard in there, and I was thinking about reviewing those, but then I thought you guys wouldn't like that. You guys don't want that for pizza night, right? Alright, so I'm going to give you a real pizza night, and this is actually a real pizza place because they have like 17 states where there are ZPizza locations in 2 different countries as well. Actually 3 countries if you count the United States, duh. But beyond that, you know, I hadn't heard of them a lot. I've seen them in weird niche areas like in DC or in Falls Church, Virginia, but I hadn't seen them until the one at Alexandria Commons opened up a few years ago, and actually that location recently moved, and it freaked me out when I went to go pick it up because I had called it in, and you know, that was the same phone number, but the location wasn't there. It actually moved across the mall to where you saw in the outside video a few minutes ago. Alright, well, let me go ahead and stop babbling at you. Start tasting this damn thing. Open up this box. A little bit nervous about the crust, I have to admit. I'll go with the same slice that I picked up to show you in the point of chew. You know, like I said before, it was got a little pliability to it, but it gets real stiff there at the back end, so you gotta watch out. This might be a real crunchy pizza, and you know how I feel about that. Let me go ahead and give it a shot, guys. Doesn't smell that fragrant, by the way, but we'll see. Okay. Not bad. I am pleasantly surprised, I should say. You should have noticed the lack of any real audible crunch when I bit into that pizza, and that was a relief. The crust doesn't have a ton of flavor, I'll have to tell you that, and it's a little bit dry. Maybe that's because of all that non-GMO flour they got going on, but, you know, it's okay though. I'm happy it's not crunchy, or totally crunchy anyway. It looks like it gets crunchy towards the back. It does get nice and airy in some sections, and I like that though, so the texture's pretty good. The sauce comes off a little funny, and what I mean by that is it literally tastes like somebody made this sauce in their kitchen. Not that it was made in a pizza restaurant. It doesn't taste like it's made for pizza. Tastes more like something that I would make and put on my spaghetti or something like that. But it's good. There's no sweetness to it really, which is interesting. You usually get a little bit of sweetness on a pizza sauce, but not really here. It's got a more savory thing going on without being salty. That's okay. The pepperonis didn't have much spice to them. They were a little muted tasting. And they weren't salty. Those are 2 things I expect out of my pepperoni, and because of that I'm a little disappointed in the pepperoni. And that's probably because of the absence of MSG, I would imagine, and I guess I'm going to, you know, maybe live another day longer than if I had eaten another pizza, but I think I still would rather go with my GMOs and my MSGs and my NRBQs for that matter. The cheese, by the way, whatever NRBQ means, and I'm sure that's not what it is, so, you know, nail me on that. The cheese has a good funkiness to it, and I like that, and it's got a good stretchy texture, so that's a plus on the side of ZPizza. All things considered, you know, with the price tag, which I did not reveal earlier, for this 14-inch pie, $15.50, a bit pricey. I'm going to go ahead and have to give it like a 5/8 of a thumbs up. I probably would not order this pizza again, but I would definitely eat it if somebody had it at their house when I came over, you know, for a party, and they're like, oh, let's order pizza. Our favorite pizza is ZPizza, so let's go ahead and order some of that. I wouldn't mind. It's not bad. But it's not great, and it's not exactly my cup of tea. So 5/8 of a thumbs up on the ZPizza. Alright, so that's pizza night for tonight. Thanks for watching. This week, starting today, it is vacation week, and you know what that means. Lots of crazy videos of reviews from me all week long. I'm not going to promise a new one every day like I have the last couple of years, but you will definitely get more than what you normally get. And that includes this Sunday, you will see our review of the Oreo Limeade flavored cookies. Coming up on Sunday, me and the heel Will Mahoney will dig into those and let you know what we think. Also, coming up soon, you'll see other things. I'm going to try to dig into this Wendy's breakfast controversy that has erupted on the S.A.S. Facebook page, which you need to join by clicking on the link down below in the description and become a member of the best group on Facebook, full of the best people in the world. And I do mean the world. We've got them from England, from Argentina, from Canada, basically everywhere, man, including all 50 United States. So that's awesome. Anyway, also, you need to follow me on Twitter, at @BrandonReichSAS, and my cohort, Heel Will, at Heel Will Mahoney. Hashtag Snack Society. You'll see all the SAS action on there, as well as my ramblings and rants and other stuff about other things like TV and wrestling and life in general. Anyway, alright guys, if you want to be an SAS superstar this week, hit me up if you live in this area. That's the Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., Maryland area, and maybe a little bit of the extended area as well. If you've got a good idea and want to be an SAS superstar, hit me up on Facebook, or you can even email me here on the YouTube. There's a message feature on that too. And maybe we'll hook up and do something this week. Alright guys, thanks for watching this pizza night for ZPizza. In the meantime, check us out on Facebook. In the meantime, follow me on Twitter. In between time, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.